there, Internet, Mogwai here, coming at you with an actual shirt this time around as we have some more Legends of Runeterra content for you beautiful mofos today. As today we are going to continue with the new champions, the new cards, and I got an EKKO deck for you guys. I know a lot of you have been asking for my take on EKKO Zillion, and you guys can see I'm already brewing some other neat ideas, so you have a bit of a teaser as to what you can expect these next few days, as I'm just like deck building so much. Like I literally recorded 2 videos and now I'm recording the intros to them because I can't stop playing. So let's talk about today's deck though, which is Chrono Trigger, my take on the EKKO Zillion archetype. There's actually several different ways of building this, and it is yet to be established which one is ultimately better. I am a big believer in Khahiri, actually. I think Khahiri is legit now. I believe there is enough prediction going around to consistently buff him really high up, and he kind of gives you some Nasus vibes in a way. And one of the reasons why I think Khahiri is really good with EKKO is because of Chrono Break. Khahiri makes your Chrono Breaks extremely scary because threatening your opponent with Rally, with 14 Kahiris with Fearsome is game winning, and also potentially with Parallel Convergence if you play EKKO's signature spell as well. You shouldn't really play Called Shot out of it though, through my own experience. But it's just a really scary late game, and the rest of the deck is basically kind of like a predict control deck, right? We have a full set of Mystic Shot alongside a full set of Thermogenic Beam to be able to ping away certain threats. We got combat tricks that are very useful, such as Scrying Sands, which also allows us to predict, and a couple of copies of Quicksand as well, which is Shurima's own version of Hush. We're playing a couple of copies of Renegation because it's very important to have it. I would say at least 2. You can even argue for 3 copies of this card. Like, Renegation is really good right now, especially because there are quite some greedy decks running around as people are experimenting, and I really feel like this card pulls its weight. Having a Deny in a deck like this is very important. And I definitely do. I like 2. I think 3 is excessive, but you can definitely make an argument for that. Like I said, there are some variants running around that are playing the drop order. I'm not playing the drop order because I'm playing Khahiri. If I play both of these cards, I feel like I can draw too many blanks in my hand, and that can be a bit of a problem. And there's also some variants playing, instead of Khahiri, they're playing the border combo with the Xenotype Researchers, right? This is also pretty neat, but I do feel like ultimately Khahiri is a stronger late game, and I feel like it's also a late game that really threatens people with Chrono Break. So that's why I'm taking the approach. Plus, it's Khahiri. Khahiri is finally good now, and I am just really happy to be alive in a moment like this because I never thought I would see the day in which Khahiri would go above 20% win rate. So, fuck yeah, Khahiri. We also have a one-off of Shady character. This card may seem weird. The deck can work without it, but I like it because the surprise factor is really strong. Its main purpose is to copy Khahiri and give you effectively a 4-mana Khahiri. And also, in many different matchups, it can come out of nowhere and copy a very key follower from the opponent, and it's just not something they'll ever expect, which is why I really like it as a one-off. It's kind of like, I like running quirky one-offs like this, and I think the card is actually very underrated, and I do like it in this deck as a bit of a surprise ace. And maybe, just maybe, it pulls its own weight in today's video. You'll see what I'm talking about. What else do we have here? Well, we're having Time Trick alongside Practical Perfectionist. I like Practical Perfectionist. Another reason for me to play Khahiri is because I can create multiple copies of Khahiri if I find them, and thus increase the chances to pull that out and continue the buffs, because if you get more copies of Khahiri's in a prediction, you get multiple buffs going on. We have Fallen Feline, which is pretty much an auto include in this archetype, as it is a 1-drop that gives us the Hexite Crystal, which we will draw if we see in a prediction. Being a 2-mana, deal 2 damage to everything. It's just a ridiculously broken card, and a very powerful card paired with a 1-drop with a pretty standard stat line that helps us chump block and other things. And I just really like the design of this card, and I like the art as well. Fallen Feline. That's actually Von Yip, by the way, in case you're wondering. And that's pretty much what there is to the deck. This is like my take on the archetype. Like I mentioned, we have some good control options, and the objective is to set up a game in which you win with Chrono Break. I want to use this deck tech to clarify that EKKO, as a champion, I believe as of right now, he's not really viable outside of Shurima, because I believe that if you want to play EKKO, you need to be able to level him up. If you're playing EKKO without the intent of leveling him up, you are playing a very underwhelming 4-drop because pre-leveled EKKO is not really a reliable draw engine, as it is a 4-mana 4/2 that can be easily pinged with a Mystic Shot, and also can run into something that's a little bit thicker and thus not be able to attack to begin with. And plus, the fleeting time tricks that he's generating you do actually cost mana, so he's like a worse version of pre-leveled Ezreal, if you ask me. And thus, I feel like if you really want to justify playing him in a competitive deck, you do want to play him in Shurima, because Shurima is the only region combination as of right now that will allow you to consistently and easily level him up, because the power of EKKO lies in Chrono Break. This is an insanely powerful card. It has Rally, so it's my favorite champion in a spell, and it's just absolutely amazing. So when we get more PNZ cards and hopefully more predicts in PNZ, then I believe EKKO will easily be able to be mixed with other regions in very competitive decks as well. So I believe it's just a matter of time that Piltover gets more predicts itself as a region, so he can break free. But as of right now, his best deck by far is in conjunction with Zilean in a Piltover Shurima combination. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. I think today's gameplay is really, really cool. I have some very diverse matchups, and I'm happy with how I played as well. So let me know, you guys, if you like the video. Leave a like if you do. Hopefully you enjoy the games. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, here we go. Bringing it back to the OG days with some Shen Fiora. How do we match up against Shen Fiora? I mean, we have Quicksand, amongst other things, that can help us survive those exchanges. We're obviously going to mulligan away Khahiri, and I'm going to keep everything else in my opener because hand's pretty solid. And we got the Fallen Feline. Beautiful. You always want to see this guy early on in the match. It'll be tricky though, like Shen can be a little bit awkward for us, but because they have a lot of combat-based challenging.
My plans.
I should have bought Jipes, but no, but I like Chrono Chip. I will gladly trade. Oh my god, are you serious? Thank you. I'm a little bit shocked by that attack. That Green Glade Caretaker can lead to so much more damage. For 2 mana, there's nothing really that I need to serve much anything immediately. We get to trigger Khahiri, which is beautiful. We got Rite of Negation, which I don't really, I'm not too crazy about. So I'm gonna skip. I think I'm gonna skip him. I'm gonna predict again. We hit Khahiri, which is really important, but there's nothing really that I want to take there. Like with predict, you gotta be comfortable with skipping a lot. Whenever I do this, like I always get a comment like, "You can skip while predicting." I feel so bad for that random Timmy, because it's just like, oh man, the amount of garbage you've drawn because you didn't know that. But it happens so often though. Okay, there's your boy. We are gonna take Zilean, and hey, now we got double 2-drop, double Clockling. This is because he's a 2/2 that I just think 2. I wonder what he's waiting for. I don't really want to play. I mean, what is the risk of Zilean here, Fiora?
Save your worlds. We speak with blades.
Cool story, girl. I mean, even if he does have, do I want to play the Fractional Professionist, or do I just want to mulligan away here? If he has Sharp Sight, he still can't really attack into this. I can always wait for Zilean a little bit. I'm gonna play you, yeah. Nice. Do I take Khahiri at this point? Do I go for Khahiri? I mean, Kahiris are gonna be pretty fucking big. I could take Fallen Feline, but this makes me... I make more copies of Fallen Feline into the deck. Which is not necessarily a terrible thing, but... I'm gonna go Khahiri. I'm gonna make more copies of Khahiri. At this point, Khahiri is like really... He's really thick, right? And it makes me more likely for me to hit him with the prediction. So I'm actually gonna do that. Yeah. I'm gonna attack because he needs to spend like a riposte or something. And I'd rather get that out of him because I could then go for the thermogenic beam. Or I could just trade, that's beautiful. We don't have to worry about that Fiora sneaking in to win us. There is the Swift Wing Flight. I'm gonna play Zillion. Because Zillion will survive a single combat. Get another copy of Khahiri, and I can just go ahead and, I mean, next turn, what do I want? Do I just focus on drawing Kahiris at this point?
Sorry to say, time isn't really an illusion.
I feel like I can just take you. Next turn, I'm gonna have a total of, yeah, I'm gonna take the tournament.
Time is winding, like a watch.
He could have a sharp sight. Yeah. All right, they're coming. Yeah, it's pretty nutty. Should I even, at this point, should I even, I don't think I should preserve Zillion alive because it's very hard to keep him alive. I think I'm gonna have to let him go. Keep this quicksand in response or something. Nice. I don't mind Rite of Negation, but I'm gonna go with Khahiri's. I'm gonna go big.
I'm back. It's so good to see you again.
I'm going big.
You weren't gone long, but I worried every second.
My shield is yours.
What if I go for quicksand now? I force him into a trade here. Cause I mean, next turn they're gonna come towards me. It's gonna be nasty.
No more wasting time.
Yeah. I hate to bait him to give me that because these things are gonna empower all the other attackers. And that's gonna be a problem.
I was so careful not to create a paradox, but we never considered conjoined timelines.
You gonna bet hit here?
Time. I need more time.
The weapon and I are one.
You could have a deny or a nopify, but I'm going for the crystal because I get to wipe out a good portion of his board here, and I get to force some trades from him. Because otherwise, he has two fearsome blockers from like a Kahiris, and these die anyways. So I'm gonna use this like offensively. Okay. But now I put him at 14, which allows me to. I mean, like okay. What a clean Khahiri win, though, man. Okay, that was tight. Yeah, we were out of gas, which is kind of scary, but Khahiri, man. Khahiri just pulling his weight. Khahiri good now. What the fuck? Easy karma. Another matchup where Khahiri can definitely thrive. We are gonna keep pretty much this hand in its entirety, really. We have the Fallen Feline to lead off with. We have the double predict, and we got EKKO. Generally speaking, you want to keep EKKO in your opening hand because in this deck he's very easy to level up. And once you get Chrono Break is insane, right? So the name of the game in this matchup is quite simple. We gotta race him a little bit. All right, and there's Zillion as well. Beautiful.
Time. I need more time.
Give it time! We're gonna open attack.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
Plays it.
Now, when am I?
I don't mind time trick.
Looks like I'm ready. Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm gonna skip. Preservarium is nice, but I can always justify. Yeah, because if he wants to attack with this, now I get to play a blocker for that 4-2. And I do believe I like Rite of Negation.
I've been practicing, and it's not perfect. But look,
It's important for this match.
Prediction is correct. We have much to look forward to.
It is important for this matchup.
it can be undone.
You're strange.
Okay, he goes for a rummage, which is a loss of card advantage for him, and no longer are we threatened by Thermogenic Beam. There's Khahiri, beautiful. See if we can go work for the level up. Nice. We just gotta preserve our Zillion alive this round. Thermogenic Beam is the biggest threat, but if he does go for it, I will go for Rite of Negation onto the clock lane.
Can you improve perfection? Join me if you want to live.
I'm not gonna play into Thermo Beam. Nice.
Do like a yodel in uniform.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I will gladly block into this so I can trigger the time bomb and knock it out. You must be thinking about this too. Yeah, the nerf to Rummage was brutal. Oh yeah.
Future time waits for no one.
No one but me. With the Zillion level up now, we are gonna drown our opponent in value.
I am prepared.
We'll take this hit. We don't mind, because those two are going down. And I could play Scrying Sands. No, I'm gonna preserve my mana. Beautiful. So beautiful!
Things aren't gonna improve themselves.
Could play Scrying Sands. And we could have played it last turn to prevent a little bit of damage, to be honest.
This is my future.
But I also like the ability to, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Because I want that Chrono Break.
I love it when things converge like that.
Because I want that Chrono Break. We got another Zillion here in case this one gets Thermo Beamed. Because that may be what he's looking for. He's looking to use a like I said, a Thermogenic Beam onto this. So this other Zillion can come in after that. Or he could just stun, alright. Oh, we get to generate naughty value! And now Fallen, we can play Fallen Feline first. Oh, this is glorious. Now we're having fun.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Okay, so let's play you first.
Just out of greed.
I got you, little guy. Could have sworn he said something.
I want to shuffle the converges as well. Oh, Mystic Shot. Let's skip. And I'm gonna double Mystic Shot. Beautiful. Let's rewind. Mystic Shot him again. Get that blocker out of the way. Bam, bam. He stuns. All right.
Just out of greed.
Hey, careful. Not everyone can toss you through time.
I'm gonna keep shuffling these Hexite crystals. Yeah, I think I can take the Echo.
And it's not perfect, but look.
If your prediction is correct, we have much to look forward to.
All right, there's an Ezreal. I don't want to resort. I don't want to go under Rite of Negation.
Now.
One shot, all skill. You never learn.
We get to go for the quicksand. Surprises Ezreal, and finally have Echo Strike, man. It's been okay. I think I want to negate that. Do I? Strategation is important. Yeah, that's fine.
Never had luck, never needed.
Humanity is obsolete.
The thermal beam.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Just in time. Whew. All right, yeah. Get out of here, Turbo. All part of the plan. Oh my lord, the value. And there's the chrono break, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, there's the chrono break. I really, okay. I guess no fun allowed. Well, we drowned them in value.
Well, of course.
Yeah, never doubted. And now we got the mirror match. But there could be a lot of variants of this deck. Like, they could not be playing Khahiri. I'm gonna drop Khahiri. Should I keep Shady Character? Nah, I should drop him too. I don't really know what I would want to copy, because I don't know if they're playing Khahiri themselves. We got a good predict curve. No Fallen Feline though. I think I can just let me just skip here. Hopefully don't, like, whenever I do that I'm afraid of drawing Khahiri, but it's a risk you gotta take.
I don't want to meet whatever woke you up.
That's what it does.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
It's the board. Board gal. Okay, we're gonna pass. Could have a thermogenic beam, so I'm not gonna play into it.
If we can undo what has been done,
We can, Timekeeper. Let me show you.
a paradox. At another time, we might have been friends.
We're not quite drawing what we need here.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
We got a substantial lead on him with EKKO. But barring that,
Turn it like so. Listen to me. These are my streets.
do we want the chrono shift? That's my question.
Did I freeze time again? Oh dear.
I feel like in this matchup, chrono shift may be really good. They're getting a lot of card draw. We're just not predicting properly here. Like we're skipping a lot of, man.
Future is whatever I make.
Oh dear. I don't like this timeline at all.
Yeah. I don't want to fight you.
Bit awkward because we've had so many more predicts than our opponent.
That's new. You're provoking me.
Yeah, he's playing BBGs.
Carefully, researchers. There's no rush.
See what I've learned?
I should just attack with you. It's a massive card advantage.
That's not tamper-proof.
Right. I remember this.
This is really important. Preventing the Brazilian from leveling up. Where are my time bombs, dude? Like, I have not found like a single. I have not found a single Khahiri or a single time bomb in my predictions. Like, I've gotten so unlucky, despite having so many predictions. All right.
Rewind.
Finally. Finally, there we go. And I'm always gonna take chrono break.
Perfect. But look,
If your prediction is correct, there's much to look forward to.
I love it when things converge like that. New tech, new tricks, new day, new song.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
We're gonna capitalize on this quick attack.
Just a moment.
And we're gonna chrono shift, as this will allow us
Nothing really stays the same.
to take him out without basically losing any stats.
Just out of reach.
the crystal!
Hopefully no thermo beam. I don't need to go for this now. Because if he has a thermogenic, he's played what? One thermogenic beam, right? He could have another one here.
I'm sorry to say, time isn't really an illusion.
Now we have a rad negation. Okay, good. Because if I committed like that and he thermo meet my Zillion, I would be very sad. Because leveling up Zillion is really important in this mirror.
Oh dear, I don't like this timeline at all.
Yeah. I don't want to fight you.
Oh, there's Khahiri.
Gonna find a gift for Renekton, right, Arda?
Let's go, Keeper. No time to waste.
Remember, time spent planning is never wasted.
Gotta focus.
That's right. Run!
He probably has a chrono break, which is why he's doing this. But I plan on countering it with rad negation.
The tech's out of this world.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, he's clearly setting up a chrono break.
Oh, I'm gonna clone ya.
All right, show me. Denied. You could still find a thermogenic beam or a mystic shot to clear my Zillion, which would make me sad, but we still have a clean attack with my Khahiri and all these units, and we have the chrono break ourselves. Maybe he doesn't find it.
Time is wasting.
He was telegraphing it so hard that he had it. In a mirror match, you know, you gotta take that into account. Okay, he doesn't have it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, we're leveling up. Yeah, he made it so obvious. He made it so obvious that he had it. Boom. Let's get it! Quicksand. Get him low. The moment I see him go under 4 mana, I chrono break on his ass. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. He has 1 card left in hand, which means no matter what that is, we can chrono break. Even if we have nothing to revive, it doesn't matter. Because we have the thermogenic beam in the back, and we got him, baby! That's how you do it! What was a long ass game?
Well, of course.
Zillion always knows. I mean, you know, fitting for the character, right? Fuck yeah, really happy with how I played that one, honestly. I think taking up that second Zillion with that predict may have seemed a little bit weird, but it definitely paid off, as I was able to respond to his EKKO every time. And like I said, my opponent, I know he's playing Bruised by Gods variant, which does not play Khahiri. Hopefully I showcase, you know, I think in today's video, I've really showcased why Khahiri, there's a very good argument for running him in this deck. I believe he's really good now, which is something that I never thought would happen, but honestly, predicting a card design like Chrono Break is a very hard thing to do, right? But Chrono Break makes it so that Khahiri just, and there's so much predict now that Khahiri actually is very easy to buff. We got very unlucky with our predicts, like we kept missing everything. We got no, you know, we didn't draw into the fallen feline and to generate hexite crystals. It took us forever to find the time bombs, and we also didn't get many Khahiri buffs going on early on. But still, we managed to play the long game, and Rite of Negation was really, really clutch there. And like I said, my opponent telegraphed that chrono break. Like, it was very obvious. Like, when you're attacking with everything like that, you're just like, okay, yeah. I wonder what you have in hand. Alright, let's go for a final one. Alright. Some kegs. Probably with the Dreadway. I really want to build this deck. Like, this is like, outside of like the new champions, this is one of the decks that I really am super excited to try out. Not with the Void board. I don't think I can agree with that. That's not really thematic. 0 points for board selection, but whatever. We are gonna keep the Aspiring Chronomancer, and I'm gonna keep EKKO. EKKO can be a bit of a liability in this matchup until we level him up, so I'm actually gonna mulligan away Scrying Sands and that. Am I gonna keep the Mystic Shot? I'm gonna mulligan away that too. There's always the risk that I draw into Khahiri, like right there, but is a risk that I'm
Just out of greed.
willing to take. Hopefully we don't draw more copies of it though. That would suck. Now it's harder for us to hit Khahiri. But we can always believe. Easy. Easy peasy. At this point I'll pick up EKKO.
Need whatever woke you up.
Primed and ready.
Nice. But I'm not gonna pick up anything here.
Meow to you. Did someone get lost in the time streams?
I'm just curving out. Going for the EKKO level up here.
System upgrade. Join me if you want to live.
I'm gonna attack. I know.
Design. Pitiful.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Still taking a lot of damage here unless he has a Mystic Shot. Which, you know, it's safe to assume that he does, right? He runs that at the 3 of, so. Yeah. But what I also accomplished by this is I set this up to die for my own crystal.
Can you improve perfection?
All hands on deck!
Safety disengage.
I don't need to play EKKO immediately.
It can be undone.
Now, when am I?
System upgrade. Fire till nothing moves. Can you improve perfection? Progress.
Now I will go for the excited crystal.
A little adjustment for a lot of pow.
Let's go, Keeper. No time to waste.
Remember, time spent planning is never wasted.
That's my phone. So the Funsmith is here. Oh, so he is playing that. Okay. I wonder who could have taken it from me. Did he take a timeout? Because I didn't predict into what did I? No, last time I just played Khahiri, so just thinking that playing EKKO right now doesn't make sense. So we're gonna attack. We're gonna attack. Huh. It's actually fine. Maybe I can. Let's play EKKO now.
Can you guess my favorite herb?
You could have a thermal beam or a mystic shot. But what matters is that we have mystic shot in response to this Funsmith after we trigger this time bomb. Gangplank's still far from leveling up. Ezreal is relatively close. 6 cards in hand. One of them is from my deck.
Be nothing left when I'm done. Gather round, gather round.
Just a moment.
I'm gonna go for the Rite of Negation.
EKKO, you were supposed to be here tomorrow.
You said that yesterday. Good one, Zill. High five, yeah.
Okay, still has 1 card in hand. That's mine.
Rarely forget and never forgive.
That's why we respect you, Captain. I do my own stunts. Clear off.
Still, one of those cards is from my deck. We have another Rite of Negation here. We really do need to get this this card draw rolling, though. There's a Harpoon, which is worth it for me to counter. So I really want to preserve this EKKO, and I get to draw cards. We could have another Gangplank in hand. Another Mystic Shot could be nice. Quicksand is also tempting. But I want to see if I can draw other cards, man. Like that. I like that Quicksand there. Alright, that worked out. We draw through our deck a little bit. We know he has 1 card from our deck and 2 cards from his. No more Rite of Negations in our deck, though. But this Quicksand can definitely help, especially considering his Gangplank is still far from leveling up. We still have the immediate answer for the Funsmith in case we need it. We could copy the Funsmith, to be honest. At this point, I don't think that's a terrible idea. But Quicksand allows us to block into Gangplank with EKKO and knock him out, potentially. Alright. This is a fun match. It's an intense one, but it's a fun one. There's a lot to think about, because there's a lot of things to consider. Okay, no. I could copy this. Problem is, then this will deal a shitload to me back. I lose my echo, sure.
No, I haven't used all the other tricks.
But the beautiful thing is, as he targets Echo, we get to Mystic Shot you. Look at this play. Look at this play! We survive! And we knock you out. Clean, baby! Look at me. I'm you, but better. Alright, okay, that's fair. Come at me, bro. Come at me. The Dreadway is inviting you. Oh, that was so hot. That's normally not what I use the shady character for. It's for copying my own. I would explain this in the deck tech, right? But it's for copying my own Kahiris. But you know, flexibility is pretty neat. Let's go time bomb. Oh, dude, I got double damage time bombs now. Oh my god. Hey, I'm just gonna let him level up, right? I could play Echo. I play Echo.
Can you guess my favorite herb?
Time, Sage.
What am I afraid of?
Right.
I still have the 6 damage thermo beam.
Heading topside.
Bleed dry.
Make haste.
Slaughter 'em all.
I'm gonna gut you.
Time bomb lethal? Don't even need to do this. Time bomb lethal.
Time is a teacher to us all.